Hey guys, welcome back. Am I just another irrelevant YouTuber selling on eBay? Let's get to it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I got a lot of new subscribers out there. Thank you Locker Room, thank you Rocky Top, thank you all you guys that gave me a shout out. Really appreciate it. I think I gained like 10 subscribers from that, so that was cool. I'm at like 43 subscribers, so yeah guys, a lot of new faces out there. Thank you guys, much appreciated. Now, we had a great weekend. I'm just going to review the weekend sales real quick, and then I'm going to give you a little insight into my store, so let's get to it. Alright, so 23 sales for $13.91. That's total sales. That includes, eBay fees, shipping, the whole shebang. Alright, maybe we'll give a little insight onto what the profits look like on that, So. Alright, first up, we sold a petty car. So that's the Franklin Mint petty car that I got from Jimmy. That's pretty sweet. That sold for $129. I paid $50 for it. So I've never seen a Franklin Mint car go for less than $100. If it had the box and everything, right? They're pretty valuable. So pretty cool. If you ever see those, give them a look. Give them a look. All right. Next up, Blackbird model. I picked up this a couple days ago at a thrift store. I paid like $7. It sold for $30. A couple days. Easy peasy. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. So the garage sale was at a couple of weeks ago. I bought that remote control car, sprint car that sold. A few little engines, a few other things. Well, this is something else that I bought from there, and that's a Jaguar E-Type owner's manual maintenance poster. I'll show you a picture of this. This is a pretty cool setup, man. It was in the bottom of a box with a bunch of other stuff, and I got that for $5. It sold for $150. I listed that. It sold 2 hours internationally. I'm sure somebody in England or Great Britain or something is building a Jaguar, and they want this. So, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. All right, I showed you guys this in one of my hauls recently. It's the Rotten Egg electronic game. This is a total bolo. For real. I don't even use that word because I think it's kind of a cliche, but yeah, be on the lookout for this, man. I had never seen it before. I paid $5 for this at a garage sale, and man, I sold for $65, man, in like a week. So, good stuff right there. That same sale, I picked up this bag. Actually, I think I showed you that in that same haul. This bag, paid $20 for it, sold for $100, man. Full price, plus ship. All this stuff's plus ship. Let's see. Oh, where I bought that Jaguar manual. Bought this too. I paid $50 for this. It just sold for $130 this morning. So, those probably aren't the margins that a lot of people go for. It's not even the margins I go for, but if I know something's going to sell and it's cool, I think I said it before. If it's cool and I can hang on to it for a minute and enjoy it, like by displaying it and stuff, and double my money. So in that case, that's pretty much what I did. Bought for $50, sold for $130. After everything, I'm probably gonna end up with $50. So hey, I'm down with that. That's cool by me. Something else. I started looking at all my old Oakley sunglasses I got in this drawer. Right, we all probably got old sunglasses, a name brand. Well, these are the Big Taco sunglasses. I guess when I ordered them, I didn't realize they had different sizes of Oakley. So these are like size 4 or large or whatever. Long story short, dug them out of the drawer, listed them for $60, and they sold like in an hour. And I was like, ooh, I might have underpriced those. But you know what? They just been sitting there. I wore them for, a year and a half. Then they went in a drawer. They've been there for 10 years. Now I pulled them out. Boom. So it's pretty sweet. Some other cool stuff here. Let's see here. Oh, this model kit. This was purchased from Jimmy. I paid $15 for this. It sold for $40. So decent numbers. You guys ever see one of those Bob strollers? You know those track-looking strollers? If you ever see one of those on the side of the road like I did, I pulled this off. It was down by the dumpster. The whole stroller. I pulled this off, listed it for $35, and it sold. What, about 3 weeks? 2 weeks? I don't know. Pretty quick. I went to grab the back wheels, but the tires were all cracked. Because those would sell for $20 each. Easy. So yeah, that'd be a little something to consider next time you're driving down the street and see one of those sitting on the side of the road, you know. So, all right, you know, those are the basics. I had a lot of other cool stuff. So there's an album, Dirty Work. I paid $4 for that, and it sold for $30, man. So that's always neat when you find an album that's odd but in excellent shape. Every time I buy an album, I always stick it in one of these slips. I bought like 500 of these slips for $20 or $10, whatever it was. But man, it makes a big difference on keeping these nice, especially when you're storing them, shipping them, and then the customer gets them in those, and they're like, "Ooh, this is all nice." So, no complaints. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna dive into the interface on eBay and give you kind of an idea of the numbers I'm really turning this year. Okay? I want your guys' opinion. Am I the worst eBay reseller on YouTube, or the worst new reseller on YouTube? Let me know. My skin's thick. I can take it. You know, if I'm doing something totally wrong, freaking tell me. Especially you guys with all the experience, man. I've been at this for 2 years, okay? The way I got started was, I was walking down the alley, I found a bag of Legos by the trash can, right? So I brought them home, put them together, listed them on eBay, and man, those things would sell for $100, $200. They were all Star Wars. It was sweet, okay? So then I was like, okay, well, let's see here. What else can I sell on eBay? I look around my garage. I got all kinds of stuff in here. So I started listing one item a day for 30 days, man. And that snowballed. Here we are 2 years later, and I've been listing 5 a day. So these numbers are results of listing 5 items a day, somewhat religiously, throughout the year. All right, so let's get to it. So I am in the Seller Hub under my store, Forgotten Collectibles. See it right there. So yeah, here's the quarter I'm having. So this is total sales. So yeah, 90 days, 26,535. That's pretty good for my store. You know, that's a little above what I've been turning. So let's take a little deeper look here. Okay, we'll go to performance. I want to show you some stuff that most guys don't share with you. I did see who shared it. Somebody, Fast Talking Flipper, shared some numbers like in the middle of the summer that were pretty comparable, but you know, his store's quite a bit bigger too. He has over 1,000 items in his store. So yeah, so this year so far we've done 104,000 in sales. I mean, that's a record number for me. This is my second year doing this, like actually putting effort towards it almost every day, right? The first year I did like 68,000 in sales. My profits, I learned a lot of lessons the first year, so I didn't quite make a lot of profits. I think I walked away with just under 20,000 after everything, something like that, which was decent, you know. This year, let's go ahead and click on this. So, you know, keep in mind, we still got like another week and a half of this month left, but it may not. Since Christmas is almost here, the sales could drop off like they did last year. So we'll see what happens. So here's the numbers. Okay, so total sales, that includes everything, man. All these numbers combined, that's what that includes. Okay, so money that was actually deposited in my bank account, 61,000. Okay, so then we take out all our supply costs, all right? It could be $100 a month, something like that, for bubble wrap and golf club boxes, stuff like that. Those are pretty much the only 2 things I buy. Oh, and tape. I don't buy boxes typically unless it's some oddball size unit, you know. So I have all my friends and family save the Amazon boxes, dude, and I get a lot of boxes. Keeping them is kind of a chore sometimes, but man, I can't tell you how much money I saved on boxes. Let's see, 1,769 items. Let's say that I did not have to buy a box for 1,500 of those items. I mean, at $1 a box, dude, you know, right there, $1,500, boom. So I'm an advocate of finding boxes for sure. So then the other part, that's cost of goods. I don't have it fully calculated. I spend a little over $1,000 a month on inventory. So usually when I go garage selling, I spend about $250 or whatever, and then, you know, I might spend $50 to $100 during the week. So, you know, that number might be more than $250 a week. Let's say probably $350 a week. It might be a more realistic number. I have all this on a spreadsheet. I could add it up. I'll do it once the year's done, and I'll do my tax time. I'll do a year-end recap again, and just show you some real numbers, dude. Because I've only seen like one person or two people show this screen, and if you want to understand the numbers, I mean, this is the page to understand them on, because all the rest of them are fluffed, dude. So, but I did have good growth this year. That's one thing I do like about this screen right here, is it tells you your growth, right? So my total sales and my net sales growth were pretty spot on as far as being over 60%. That's great. I want to grow double what I'm doing right now. So I mean, to go full time, which is my ultimate goal, I have to do minimum double this number. I mean, minimum. And, maybe do a lot of other things smarter to make more money instead of just treating it like, whatever. I mean, I got all this money coming in, whatever, but yeah, we got to get serious, right? I mean, I still got a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week as a systems engineer in the IT field, and I would love to get out. So yeah, we can drill down a little further, show you some other stuff that nobody ever shows you, that I see anyway. Maybe I'm not watching the right people, I don't know. There's so many people doing this, and so many people making YouTube videos. It's hard to know, like, who are the reliable ones to watch, right? Who's giving us real information? Well, I'm trying to give you real information, okay? I'm trying to make a video of stuff that I don't see other people doing, okay? I see a lot of people doing these videos, but not the details like I'm giving you, man. Plus, I think I sell some of the coolest stuff, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, summer slowdown. I didn't have any summer slowdown. You want to know why? Because I sell golf clubs a lot, especially in the summer. So here's my numbers for golf clubs, and the margins on golf clubs are awesome, dude. I mean, I usually pay $5 or $6 a club, and this is showing average sale price of $61.29. Now, of course, that's individual clubs, sets. That's all mixed up right there. But seriously, every time I get a golf club sale, it averages $61, man. I mean, and you can't beat that. You can't beat that. I mean, you probably could, but that's my best. If I had to niche down, that's what I'll be niching into. But it ain't gonna happen. There's too much money to be made, man. Too much money to be made. All right, so here we go. Toys and hobbies. I mean, complete Lego sets and packs, dude. $7,000 in Lego sets. Average sale price $100. I mean, dude, you can't complain about those numbers. And my buy cost on those Legos, I usually find them at Salvation or thrift store. Dude, so undervalued. Video games, $4,000 in video games. The reason that number is so high is because I did a private buy of 100 video game items for $1,000. Okay, so $10 an item. And I didn't buy many other video games this year, man, other than that haul. So most of these totals are from that haul. I mean, I did make, by my numbers, I made close to $3,000 on that haul. Like, said and done. Like, I made good money on that haul. All right, toys and hobbies, shoes. I do some shoes. I don't like cleaning shoes, so I buy shoes that they're nice, new looking. I sold a pair of Italian tennis shoes for $200. That's one of these. That's one thing that got this average price up here. I mean, sometimes I come across shoes where I'm like, dang, those look nice. Those made in Italy. Anytime any shoes are made in Italy, I look them up because I've done really well. I bet you I've sold 5 pairs of Italian shoes for $1,000 this year. I'll get some numbers for you later on when I do a year-end recap and best sales and all that. But yeah, man. Do I promote? Heck yeah, I promote. Gotta move this stuff fast, man. And yeah, maybe I give away a little too much money to eBay on the promotions, but I mean, what if I didn't? Would I still be holding on to that stuff? Would it still be sitting in my store? I don't know. So yeah, I've never seen anybody share this screen. Everybody keeps it a mystery. They act like they don't promote. Man, if you don't promote and you need to move stuff, then I think you're missing the boat, man. I mean, I promote anywhere from 2.1 to 10%. Depends on the item, depends on the circumstance. Every single item is different. Every single sell-through rate I evaluate different. Okay, if it has a great sell-through rate, but there's 1,000 items listed, then I'll probably promote a little bit just to get it up there, right? If it is a $200 item with low sell-through rate, but it's collectible, I'm not promoting that. I'm gonna wait it out. You know, I don't need those to go fast. If it's gonna be, you know, something collectible and you know it'll sell. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of times I know this stuff. Somebody's gonna buy it. So if I don't need it to move fast, you know, if I like sitting and seeing it on the shelf, I don't promote it. It'll sell. But a lot of this other stuff, man, let's get it moving. That's how I get these numbers going like this. Yeah, I give more, but hey, you know what? I would gladly pay 9% to earn 30% more. I mean, it only makes sense to me. So, I hope this insight gives you an idea of what I'm doing. Do you think I'm doing well? Are you experienced enough to give me any advice or have an opinion on what I'm doing? Then drop a comment, man. Even if you don't have the experience, tell me what you think. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So it's all good. I'm doing my own thing. I don't really care what other people think, but it sure would be nice to hear people say I'm doing a good job, or even say, "Oh, you could have done this, you could have done that." I want to hear it all. So anyway, that's what I was gonna share today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this isn't too long. I hope I still got some people like watching. But yeah, you know, I got 43 subscribers. Let's get that number up, man. Let's tell some people about it. If you like it, share it. It's free to subscribe. It's free to like. I don't even have any way for you to pay me on YouTube yet, so it's all free. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Later.